Simple, but how do you stop one from being two in terms of block? How do you get back quick?
I think you can't dwell on it. You got to kind of learn from your mistakes, and you got to watch it once, but then bury the film. It's not something we're used to in this building, so we try to stay away from it the best we can, but learn from it and just take it one game at a time, and hopefully just learn from our mistakes and keep growing every day and try to be the best team we can.
And I don't know how far along you guys are in preparation, but has Coach said any one or two things about Baylor that really stand out when you've seen them?
We played well the first time we played them, and of course we had the crowd on our side, so that was something that we won't have this game. But just trying to replicate what we did last game and just take advantage of the same things that we had, matchup-wise, strategy-wise last game. Hopefully, just they're obviously going to adjust, and we're going to have to adjust to that. But just doing the same things we did last time, bringing the energy, is something that we're going to have to focus on.
It wasn't quite as exact in Tuesday's game, but what are your thoughts on the three-man substitution and kind of the way you guys have been doing lineups recently?
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious our top-end talent is up there with the best of them. We've got a couple first-team All-Americans, if you ask me, and the best point guard. We got the most versatile, strongest, most athletic player in the country. So we want those guys on the floor as much as possible, but at the same time, they get tired, and coach wants them to be playing to the best of their abilities because that's what puts us in the best position to win. So just trying to keep them fresh and making it to where guys know when they're coming in and coming out is something that he thinks can give us the best chance to win. So that's just kind of what we've been going to, and trying to keep those guys in, and they're obviously pretty great players. So I think we'll take our chances with them against anybody in the country.
Parker, Bill said after the game that the shoot-around before BYU was less than stellar. Did you notice that, and are there any keys to making that not happen ahead of Baylor?
Yeah, it got a little sloppy. It got away from us a little bit. I think the first half we actually did a pretty good job against BYU. We obviously went in with the lead, but just kind of let it slip away from there, and pretty similar to the game. Just kind of like little things, mental mistakes, mental errors, scouting report errors, something that we kind of need to do a better job on, especially coming up on the road. And we only got one more game in this building, so making sure that we can do that on the road or on neutral courts is something that we got to focus on in the upcoming games.
Parker, there's a lot of guys on this roster that are experiencing this whole KU thing for the first time, whether it's freshmen or guys like you and Hunter. Are you finding DeJuan and KJ saying any more, having a stronger voice right now because they've been here and just trying to pull you guys through this at all?
I'd say the thing about KJ and DeJuan is they're so used to it. They're not used to having to say, to get on guys. It's just kind of built inside of them. They know we don't lose in this building. It's just kind of something that's understood for them. And with the new guys, it's something that kind of might take some adjusting to. But yeah, they're definitely being a little more vocal now, kind of making their point come across. Because we do have new guys, and they've done a good job instilling a ton of different things in our new guys and young guys, and they're definitely going to make their voices heard because they want to do special things in this program because they're kind of running out of time too. So they want to make sure that we can be the best we can for the time when it comes, when it matters.
How much does that help, and also how much do you think the rest of the team needs that from those two?
It's great. Your point guard is your leader, so having a point guard like him and of his caliber is something that we definitely need to take advantage of going down the stretch, and just having experienced guys that have played not only college basketball but basketball in this building and in this league is something that we definitely need to lean on heavily going down the road.
You've been around Juan so much in your life, as we know. Is this natural for him to be that guy, to step up, call out, talk more, all that stuff? I mean, have you seen evidence of that in the past, and can he shoulder that load?
Yeah, I'd say DeJuan's incredible in a lot of different ways. I think what stands out to me with him is just him. He's more of a lead by example guy. He's doing all the right things, and guys just kind of follow in his suit. So if he's got to kind of become a more hands-on guy, then that's something that he's more than capable of. And obviously that's not up to me. It's more of a coach's call, and they're obviously going to get all that settled down, but we still have full belief in our capabilities and what we can do, and we're going to do it behind him. So
Has he ever yelled at you?
He's got on me plenty of times before. Yeah, we've had a lot of different games, so I'm sure there's been times where it's been reciprocated that way. Yeah.
center from Baylor, Misi, just getting to play against him again. He was pretty effective against you guys last time. Just what are your thoughts on him and taking him on again?
Yeah, he's obviously highly touted coming in. He's a freshman. He's got a lot of talent, definitely on both ends of the floor. He's obviously really athletic, really long, and got a lot of tools he can use at his dispense. So we're just gonna try to do our best to keep him contained, and we obviously got a pretty good big guy ourselves. So just trying to put him in the best positions we can, and try to limit Missy to the best we can too.
Parker, regarding strong voices, what has Coach Self's messaging been to the team regarding what transpired after getting up 12 in the second half and the way things?
Yeah, it's just being better, not letting games slip away from us like that. And, when basketball's a game of runs, so when things aren't going our way, we got to do a better job of kind of correcting that and getting the momentum back on our end. He's preached to us now, that stuff doesn't happen in this building. We got a lot of new guys, and maybe it's something that we kind of took for granted, but he's kind of letting us know that doesn't happen in this building, and performances like that aren't really tolerated around here. So just making sure that we get better every day and kind of chip away at it and try to be the best team we can going forward.
Parker, obviously at a school like this, losses are magnified. I'm wondering if, I don't know what class schedules are like, but when you guys are out on campus and when you're out doing things, and I'm sure you guys hear the noise, how do you push that to the side and stay focused on staying forward?
Yeah, it's kind of just quieting the noise. You try to be on your phone less, or just be in the gym more. Try to lock in on the little things, just kind of things that we need to focus on. Scouting report things, making sure we're taking every play seriously, like in practice, and just trying to be a better team overall. I think is something that we can do better. Everyone doing their own specific job, is something that we can lock in on, and it's just more really about quieting the noise. This fan base is great, and like we said, we're not really used to it, but it happens, and I think we still got a lot of people on our side, and we still all have all of our goals in front of us, so it's something that we're just going to try to put behind us and move forward from.